Sounds like a love song. Sounds like a love song. Guys, it's Reggie here with 10-Minute Tech Reviews, and yeah. I haven't said it, you haven't seen it. But yeah, this is my favorite phone right now that I choose to use for everything. Galaxy Note 8. I'll tell you why it's my favorite. Check it out. Reggie, 10-Minute Tech Reviews. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Reggie here with 10-Minute Tech Reviews. We'll review all things tech in 10 minutes or less. And this one won't be long, but this is my favorite phone. Note 8. I love it. I've always loved it. I've had it since the day it was released. This phone does what I needed to do, and it fits me, so to speak. I always say there's a phone for everyone. What are your needs? And I'm not just a Note lover, Note enthusiast. I've always liked the Samsung Galaxy Note line since its inception because of the extra things that it could do. That S Pen was the basic thing that drew me to it. I can use it as a mouse. I can use it to take, quick notes with my screen off, which I do all the time. Pull out the pen, make a quick memo, save it, make a grocery list, pin it to the top, do a lot of things. But it's always been that phone for me because it fits what I do. So if you didn't know the nerd specs on it, I'll give you those really quick for people that want to know. It runs Android 7.1 Nugget. No, it is not on 8.0. Frustration level is definitely increasing with that. It does have the dual camera sensors on the back. It's a 6.3 inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display. Beautiful, especially when you're watching movies. Especially when you're, even just using it, YouTube, anything. This screen is very immersive. Of course, you know about the S Pen. Camera on the front's an 8 megapixel shooter. Again, that back dual camera. You do have a 12 megapixel dual shooter. It's got OIS on both cameras, so that's good. You can record in 4K. It does allow 1080p recording, 30 and 60 frames a second. 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage, expandable. And I think that's probably, it's IP68. So you can get thrown in the water with this or in a pool. You'll be fine. But I'm not going scuba diving with my Note. And the battery is a 3300 milliamp hour battery. So again, the reason that this is my favorite phone, I love the design. To me, I had the Note 7. I held on to the Note 7 until I couldn't hold on to it any longer. And when I say that, I mean until this was released. Shout out to Tech Valor. She understands the daily struggle to keep our Notes running because we were not about to give those things back. Don't care what you think. Mine never exploded, never got hot. Don't judge me. However, this phone was all that it was made out to be as far as the Note lines were concerned. The evolution was great. Processor's great. Like I said in my last video, have I ever gotten some stutter on my Note? Yeah. I get stutter on all my phones. I've had stutter and lock up on my iPhone 10. But the phone still runs beautifully to me. Again, just my opinion, but I do thoroughly enjoy using this phone every day for everything that I need. As you can see, I do have tons of apps that I have loaded. So, I mean, this phone still runs like a champ. Still quick, still runs great, still has Bixby. We'll talk about Bixby in a later video. Edge panel functionality, of course, can scroll through there. I like the actual fact that I can have my dual apps set up. So of course, if I want to use YouTube and Chrome and run those at the same time, I can pull it up and they're both running for me right there at the same time, which is great. And I like that. All Samsung phones, though, they do have that whole dual screen thing locked down to where you can do multiple things before they even baked it into Android 8.0. If you were a Samsung phone lover, Samsung phone enthusiast, then you're already enjoying dual screens or being able to, you know, do multiple things on your phone at the same time. It's pretty great. But the Note lineup, for anybody that was interested in it, if they were like thinking about jumping into it, I cannot deny the fact that this is a great phone. I will say, I've got the all black version. Shine this up a little bit. It is a fingerprint magnet. Now, on the back of mine, if you notice, I do have an actual screen.
It's not often that you find a pair of one.
Let's pause that. Almost gave some free advertisement out there. Well, on the back of mine, what I have is, because I use the crash shield bumper, I have a crash shield guard on the back of my phone to help absorb, you know, to help from scratches. I don't like to get my phone scratched, so that does protect it when I use the crash shield bumper, which I'm going to do another video on, but I love that as a case. When I don't want to put a case on, it's very great. And of course, the tempered glass screen protector that I have on the front to protect it. But in all of a nutshell, without saying a whole lot or trying to say enough, this phone is great to me, and it was one of the great phones of 2017, and it continues to be a great phone in 2018. Now, does that necessarily mean if I'm going to get the Note 9 when it's released? Again, just like my last video with the, you know, the S9 Plus, as a tech junkie, yeah, I'll get it so I can review it. But it doesn't necessarily mean that if you have this phone, one, should you actually upgrade to the S9 Plus? Probably not. Should you upgrade to the Note 9 when it's released if you have this phone? Well, that's to be seen. But at this point in time right now, as of today, this phone, the Note 8, continues to be the phone that I use. I use all my phones, I think, almost as equally, but this is the phone that I'm using all the time for everything that I do. Note 8. Always on display, accessories that I have for it, it's just great. So as a re-review, and I've had this phone again since it was released, I think this is one, if not the best phone that was released in 2017. Yes, there's other things, Pixel 2 XL, camera, to me. Does it have a great camera? Yes. I still think the Note 8 takes great cameras. Again, average user, average consumer, not the techie in me talking. This is my favorite phone. Again, not the techie, just as an average consumer, my favorite phone. TouchWiz is something that you got to get used to, but I've been with Samsung and rocking with Samsung from the beginning, so I do know what to expect when it comes to their TouchWiz, or Samsung Experience now as they call it. It's a little bit heavy. They've known for putting heavy skins on top of Android for extra features, but again, I love it. Can't go wrong. So if you're interested in this phone or wanted to know some more other information about this phone, just leave a comment below in the description. Just leave a comment, and I'll be happy to answer any other questions that you want to know about the Note if it's something that you're interested in right now in 2018. But it's my favorite. It's a great phone. That's it. I think I've said it's my favorite phone enough. Shout out to my family who helps me do this all the time. Their support, couldn't do it without them. Again, make sure you check out the guys that I follow on YouTube. They got some great content. Sean B. Nice, Technically T, Tech Valor, Ace, TK at Total Tech, The Tech Couple, Jay Williams, and of course, Eric at Easy Computer Solutions. Don't forget, as of the recording of this video today, it is Saturday. Make sure you tune in to Saturday Night Tech Talk tonight. It is going to be great. It's always great. Fun place to come hang out and discuss all things tech. Don't forget the Ladies of Wine Wednesday night. That's a great place to come to and talk tech and talk other things non-tech. Just a great place to be. In closing, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw today or like to see my other videos. Make sure you also hit like to this video. And again, if you have any other questions about the Note 8, just leave them in the comments. Make sure you share this out to anybody else who's interested in possibly purchasing the Note 8. You know me, guys, 10 Minute Tech. I don't really go into too much of the nerdy stuff, as I say, or the techie stuff. I just kind of talk to you from the average consumer type arena. So, again, it's been Reggie, 10 Minute Tech Reviews. I'll see you guys in the next video. Did I tell you guys this is my favorite phone? I might have. Galaxy Note 8. I'll catch you guys in the next one.